Our baby's on the move, so this week we gotta secure the house. We're the White family. We live in rural Alaska, and for us, it's DIY all day, every day. So Everly started crawling a couple weeks ago, but she's gotten really fast. So we've kind of been on red alert and on edge all the time, worrying about where she is and blocking off the stairs with various objects, and we've just decided we need to put a baby gate up. So we've got a big challenge here that we absolutely do not want to screw into any of these beams. And we don't like the tension gates because I don't feel like they're always that secure. I'm always worried that she could just push it over. So we're going to DIY something that can be put over this entire opening that works well, is easy to use, and can be removed without damaging our home.
So we'll get started on this baby gate, getting some material cut out, and we're going to start piecing this thing together and hopefully get it put up. Yeah, see, look, somebody drew up plans. They even colored it. Did you color that?
Inside the lines.
I don't think Hayes can stay inside the lines. You use crayon on this? That's legit, babe.
Okay, so tell me what you got going on here.
So obviously upstairs we have the 3 main beams because of timbers in the house. And we're going to go ahead and wrap this one timber right here with some lumber, and that way we protect the beam from actually getting scarred up or screw holes in it. So we're going to try to do that, and we're going to build a couple of gates here, a couple of hinges, and then we'll be able to hinge if you're going upstairs or downstairs. And then you can't see it on this photo, but then we'll use some kind of latching mechanism that ties back to the balusters that are on the handrails. Yeah, one of the challenges here is trying to get this thing, get it square, but use this table to achieve that. I know we're good there. Then we'll do this side over here. That will hopefully achieve us being really square. So now we got the actual door, so I'm going to go ahead and start adding the middle ones. And the way I'm going to do that is, since a 1x4 is 3.5 inches wide, and that is what we designed it as, we need 3.5 inch space between the slats. We're going to use a 1x into place as a spacer. And here you go. So, baby gate. So, this 1x method that we're using obviously keeps the door lighter than like plywood or something. And then also, you really got to make sure that you glue these. We're nailing them, and that way it really bonds. And that way, if a kid does step on it or push on it, these boards are going to stick together. So I got one down, one more to go.
So Jacob got the pieces for the baby gate done this morning, and 2 baby gates in like 5 1x4s. So way cheaper than you could have bought anything, and going to be way stronger. I'm trying to pick out a stain now, since part of it's going to be on the wood beam and part of it's a gate. I'm trying to match the wood beam. These two colors are pretty similar, but neither is right on. It's kind of a rule of thumb, start lighter and then add layers to darken it up. So we'll start with this. It's not the right color.
That's a beautiful red, huh?
We'll tone it with some brown in a second. So. It's way too red, so I'm going to try to tone it down with this brighter smoke, which has got a little gray in it. It's definitely a lot better. What do you think, Jacob?
Yeah. Go over and put it on the beam and see if it looks any better. Oh.
That's not bad, is it? So this side's got the toning and this doesn't. You can see it's...
That one's a lot more red.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one thing I've learned about stain is I used to think once you put a stain on you were done, but that's not true. You can tone it. Even if you've got a dark stain, there's things that you can do. So you can put like a whitewash or whatever on it. So this isn't the most beautiful board, but just to keep the baby safe, that's the primary objective.
That looks good. So now if you take this one and you put this one up against it, that's what they used to be. See the red? You can definitely tell the difference between the two.
Okay, let's go hold this up. It's not an exact match, but it's close enough where it's not going to look too out of place. We're just pulling out a couple of the spindles to really get in there. We can put them back in. Isn't it good, huh?
Yeah,
There.
they're supposed to be.
Yeah, you don't want those easy to remove. Okay, so we have this front piece which is supported on the floor, and then we have this piece that basically just keeps that front piece from falling in. So that'll go like that. And then we'll just be able to screw that front piece on.
I think that'll work just fine.
Yeah, it doesn't, nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy?
Yeah.
That ain't fancy.
So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll pre-stain the boards before we start building, then we'll put it together. But because we wanted a really strong glue joint on all these joints, you definitely don't want stain interfering with your wood bond. So we're going to stain it afterwards. So it's a little bit more of a pain, but we can handle it. So we're using the carbon gray color, and I just wanted a little bit of a difference than that reddish color that our beams are. So we got our baby gates installed, then we added some bumpers so when it closes, you know, it's not going to damage those beams. Our baby isn't quite there where she can open something, so, but we have to do this, is we're going to add like a bungee cord from here to, that you can clip on to the railings on both of these, so that you can really secure this down. What I really like about these baby gates and the way that we did it is, you know, if the baby is not here and we need to come up and down the stairs quite a bit, hauling groceries or whatever, it just folds out of the way. And then at night when our big kids go upstairs and sleep, I just open this gate up to them. So there's a lot of different ways that you can build a baby gate, and I thought on this, and ultimately I wanted something that was inexpensive. So we spent about $25 on each of the baby gates. We wanted something that was lightweight, so that the reason you want lightweight because there's less weight on your hinges. And I mean, a good rule of thumb when you're building something on a hinge is it should be taller than it is wide, and that can not be the case with these, right? So we want to keep it as lightweight as possible. By spacing out the slats, that cut the weight in half. If you used hardwood, probably be a little bit more durable, maybe last longer, but it's going to be definitely heavier. And you want to space your slats less than 4 inches apart to meet like standard codes, and these are 3.5 inches apart. So I'll be sharing the plans and more build details on my blog, so if you want to build a baby gate, we'll have that for you, or you can just probably figure it out from watching this video. So there's one more thing you want to think about with the baby gate is you don't want it to be able to push forward. So the way that we attach this, we overran the beam, so the baby, really can't push this down the stairs. The only thing, to me, the point of weakness is these guys. These could eventually be pushed through, but we've glued them, and then we also added this 1x2 on the top and nailed that down, so it's plenty strong. So we have officially secured our house down for the baby. We're really happy with how it turned out, and it just adds a lot of peace to the house knowing that our baby is safe.
If you're in the market for a baby gate, obviously it's not all that hard to build one. So,
but I'm going to help you out anyways. I'll put a post up on my blog with all the links that I use, and the spacing and the materials and everything that you need to build your own. So it is Christmas, and we've got a lot going on with the family and the festivities, and we want to take a little bit of downtime. So we're not sure yet if we're going to see you next week, so we're going to take this chance to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we shall see you either this Monday or next. So stay safe and enjoy your holidays.
Yep. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy birthday to you.
Can you make a wish?
Yeah.